vs. Paris Saint-Germain prediction, team news, lineups. Seeking to bounce back from their midweek Champions League defeat, Paris Saint-Germain travel to Stade Auguste-Delaune II to face Reims in Ligue 1 on Saturday. Just 2 positions and 4 points separate these two teams in the top-flight table, with the reigning champions currently sitting in 2nd place and the hosts not too far behind in 4th spot. Match preview. Since suffering a 3-1 home defeat to Monaco a month ago, Reims have picked up 7 points from their last 3 Ligue 1 games, with a 1-1 draw against Toulouse followed by back-to-back 1-0 victories over Lorient and Nantes. In the absence of suspended head coach Will Still, younger brother and assistant coach Nicolas Still successfully steered Les Rouges et Blancs to a slender success over Nantes last weekend. With Junya Ito scoring the decisive goal in the 75th minute, his first goal since the opening weekend of the season against Marseille. Reims have accumulated 20 points from their first 11 Ligue 1 matches, winning 6 times in the process to make their best start to a top-flight season since the 1974-75 campaign. After finishing 11th in the table last season, Still's side are currently positioned in the top 4 this term. But they have a battle on their hands to remain in the European places as 3 of their next 4 fixtures are against teams who finished in the top 4 in 2022-23. Before preparing for encounters with Lens and Rennes after the international break, Reims will test their mettle against a PSG outfit whom they have failed to beat in each of their last 7 meetings, although they played out 2 draws with the French champions last season, including a goalless stalemate on home soil in October last year. PSG entered Tuesday's Champions League contest with AC Milan at San Siro in buoyant mood after winning each of their previous 5 matches and scoring 3 goals on each occasion, including a 3-0 success over the Italian side at the end of last month. However, Milan got their revenge on home soil as Rafael Leo cancelled out Milan Skriniar's opener before Olivier Giroud completed the comeback 5 minutes after the break to condemn the French Giants to their 2nd defeat in Group F. Luis Enrique's side still have work to do to progress from the group of death as they currently sit 2nd with 6 points, 1 point behind leaders Borussia Dortmund, while Milan have moved up to 3rd with 5 points. 1 more than Newcastle, who play PSG next on matchday 5 in a few weeks' time. PSG also sit 2nd in Ligue 1 after winning 7 of their first 11 matches, and before taking on Reims, they could find themselves 4 points adrift of table toppers Nice if they were to beat Montpellier on Friday night, despite dropping 2 points in their last visit to Stade Auguste-Delaune II. Les Parisians will fancy their chances of success on Saturday as they boast a 12-game unbeaten away run in Ligue 1, winning 9 times and scoring 26 goals in the process. Team news. Reims duo Kito Nakamura and Valentin Etangana are both ruled out with ankle injuries, while Azor Matusiwa and Valentin Etangana Idoa are also on the sidelines with groin problems. After keeping back-to-back clean sheets, Still could stick with a 3-man defense of Emmanuel Agbadou, Joseph Okumu and Yunus Abdelhamid, with Manchester City loanee Josh Wilson-Esperant and Thomas Fouquet operating as wingbacks. Malta international Teddy Tuma is Reims' top scorer so far this season with 4 goals, and the 30-year-old is expected to continue in the number 10 role behind Ito and either Oumar Diakite or Mohamed Daramy. As for PSG, they will be without Presnel Kimpembe Achilles, Sergio Rico head trauma, Nuno Mendes, Danilo Pereira both hamstring, Marco Asensio foot and Keylor Navas back due to injury, although the latter 3 could return at some stage later this month. The visitors will also have to cope without Randall Kolo Muani and Achraf Hakimi as both players have been handed a 1-match suspension by the Ligue de Football Professionnel LFP for offensive chanting in the 4-0 win over Marseille last month. Ousmane Dembele and Layvin Kurzawa were involved in the same incident and have had their punishment handed down by the LFP, meaning that they will be served a 1-game ban the next time they receive a yellow card. Meanwhile, Kylian Mbappé, Fabian Ruiz, Lee Kong-in and Warren Zaire-Emery, the latter of whom recently received his first senior call-up to the France squad, are all 1 booking away from a suspension ahead of next week's clash with Monaco. but all 4 players are expected to be involved against Reims. Reims' possible starting lineup: Diouf, Abdelhamid, Okumu, Agbadou, Fouquet, Richardson, Munetsi, Wilson Esbrand. Touma, Eto'o, Daramy. Paris Saint-Germain possible starting lineup: Donnarumma, Mukiel, Marquinhos, Skriniar, El, Hernandez, Ugarte, Zaire-Emery, Lee, Dembele, Ramos, Mbappe. We say, Reims 1-2 Paris Saint-Germain. Reims will not be taken lightly by PSG, considering their recent form and previous meetings with the French champions, both home and away last season. However, the visitors will still be regarded as favorites on Saturday and should ultimately have enough quality in their side to claim maximum points. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.